One of the most useful tools that NVivo has is the word frequency query, at least the most useful in this context. You'll find it in the query ribbon and under word frequency. And what this will do is it will count every single word within your project, and it will tell you how many times each individual word appears. Now, because this project just has literature within it, we don't need to do any filtering, so I can leave this query running on all sources. I'm also happy for it to look for the 1,000 most frequent, but you could increase or narrow this as is relevant for your project. You'll see under the grouping options here, we have the option to perform a fuzzy search. So instead of looking for words as exact matches, this would look for stemmed words, synonyms, specializations, or generalizations. In this context, I find it useful to just go to stemmed words. So in this case, any words that are a stem of a core word will be included. If we look at the context of my own research, which is libraries at the moment, that would include like library, libraries, for example. Now when I click Run Query here, it will perform that query across all of the journal articles that I have collected within this project. And we can see here this is a very good overview of the different recurring themes within the project. Now it's not something we could rely on. After all, these journals and reports will include a lot of information in the headers and footers and reference lists that will be skewing this data slightly. However, it is useful for me to get a general idea of what some of the core themes are. So looking at my results here, unsurprisingly, library is the most frequently featured word, followed by space, students, learn, digit, research, and all of their truncations. You'll also be able to access a word cloud of these results here, which will give you a general feel for the key areas and themes within your project. Now if I go back to my summary, we can see there are some issues here. So for example, HTTP has appeared. Further down here we have www. We've got 2009. And the reason these have appeared is because they will feature quite frequently within reference lists. So this isn't a reliable thing we could report on. However, for me, this can really inform me as to what the key themes in this literature are. And this can really help me prioritize my reading later on, and also perhaps spot something that I might not have missed. So for example, one thing that surprised me when I was looking at the results was just how high print appeared. And that could be referring to printed material, which is quite a theme within the literature, but it includes printing as well, so that is quite interesting. So this is a very good way to cast a very wide net and get a general feel for the core themes that you will find within your project. In this case, your literature, and that can really help you when you're writing your paper or whatever form of research you're doing.